Hey.
Hey! Don't throw things at my dad.
Hey.
Fucker!
Take.
When faced with his young nephew's boldness, Lee didn't get angry. Instead, he admired the boy's courage.
You're gonna tell me there's no fight in that blood?
Sitting next to them, their second brother, Jamie, couldn't help but reflect on how joyful the time spent together as brothers had always been. Little did they know at that moment, it would be their last reunion. That day, a herd of cattle from Yellowstone Ranch strayed into Indian territory, where the locals tried to claim the cattle as their own. The old cowboy from Yellowstone, known for his fiery temper, didn't hesitate to cross the line and demand the cattle back, but was quickly subdued by a younger cowboy. Tension soared as both sides prepared for a confrontation. The Native Americans believed that any livestock that entered their land automatically became theirs, while the Yellowstone ranchers disagreed. At that point, ranch owner John arrived in a helicopter.
Boy, you sure made a mess of this.
It was a mess when I got here.
His presence temporarily halted the conflict. After surveying the situation, he fixed his gaze with unwavering determination. John wasn't afraid to fight, but he could sense there was more to the situation than met the eye, and he wasn't going to fall into his enemy's trap.
Clear everyone out.
You know, there was barbed wire on this fence a week ago.
I know. Now clear them out.
On the drive back, Lee started talking with his father. As the eldest son of the Dutton family, Lee was first in line to inherit Yellowstone Ranch. His only flaw, however, was his aversion to dealing with the kind of phony politicians who played dirty to get ahead. In Lee's eyes, even the cattle quietly grazing in the fields had more integrity than those people. But as the future head of the ranch, that kind of thinking just didn't cut it. After all, the Dutton family's prosperity had always depended on their deep political connections. That's why John often lost his temper with his eldest son.
God damn it, 38 years old, you still don't know the difference.
However, their bickering was interrupted when a cow in labor caught their attention. They quickly got out of the car to help deliver the calf. This was the first time, since they had grown up, that the two of them had worked together to help a cow give birth. The birth of the calf seemed to ease the tension between the two. Sitting down afterward, they continued their conversation.
When you look at that calf, what do you see?
I see a life I gotta feed and defend until it grows up and feeds me.
That's what a cowboy should see.
Lee confessed to his father that he had tried to change, but he wasn't cut out for the political games. All he wanted was to protect the cattle. In their discussion, John realized that Lee's kindness had become a part of who he was. Yet, the enemies they faced at Yellowstone would never show such kindness.